Hi, I'm Grant Ammon, and today I'll be giving a presentation on the Chico Police Department and its social media plan. In this presentation, you'll be provided with a welcome to Chico and an introduction to the Chico, California Police Department, an analysis of its current social media efforts utilizing the POST technique. We'll provide recommendations to improve current efforts, as well as recommendations for new social media channels. Chico, California is the home of the Butte County seat. It's located 90 miles northeast of Sacramento with a population of 86,000. It is also the home of California State University at Chico. The Chico Police Department is comprised of 148 employees, 96 of which are sworn officers. Chico Police Department is a full-service law enforcement agency that prevents crime and maintains law and order. It is led by Interim Police Chief Kurt Trossel and operates under the City of Chico. It's comprised of an operations division, a support division, and specialized units and teams. Chico Police Department's online presence includes a Facebook page, a Twitter account, and a website. On Facebook, they currently harbor 1,323 likes and a little over 300 followers on Twitter. Now, when we're analyzing social media forums and networks, it's appropriate to first look at the people. In this presentation, we'll identify target audiences and potential influencers. These are members of the community that can really motivate or spark action on behalf of the Chico Police Department. Some of the target audiences include all the citizens of Chico, civic groups, university clubs, and church groups. Many of the potential influencers in the Chico community include the Chico Police Officers Association, the Chico State Interfraternity Council, and elected officials that represent the population of Chico, from U.S. House Representative Wally Herger, State Assemblyman Don Loge, and Chico Mayor Ann Schwab. Now, if we go back and look at the Chico State Interfraternity Council, this is basically a group of leaders from local sororities and fraternities that get together to respond to and better the Chico community. Now we're going to look at the objectives. We're going to answer the questions, what social media should accomplish for the Chico Police Department, and we're going to develop some objectives using the SMART technique. It's kind of like the old saying, if you don't know where you're going, you'll probably end up somewhere else. We're going to develop a finish line. Some of the desired outcomes of increased social media engagement could be an informed community, inspired citizens, the potential for increased funding and support, action, safer communities, trust, increased involvement from elected officials, potentially lower crime rates, and we'd like to see if some of our efforts online could actually make a difference in the streets through increased citizen patrol groups. Two SMART objectives we've developed is to host a monthly live Twitter chat with the Chief of Police, at least 25 citizens, and at least one elected official. Another SMART objective we've developed is to gain 50 new followers on Twitter by August 1st, 2012. Strategy. Create engaging posts filled with officer commentary. Used already published statistics socially. Develop narratives from the perspective of the officers on the street. And solicit feedback from community members. Now, if we talk about using already published statistics socially, this is talking about crime reports, a lot of stuff that the Chico Police Department currently has developed and published, but they're buried somewhere on the department's webpage. Some of the technology we'll be using is the already established presence on Twitter and Facebook, and it's important that we build upon these already established relationships. Now on Facebook, I would recommend that you post regularly, post engaging questions to its audience members, and engage local elected officials, encourage them to participate in online discussion with members of the community. Now, when we talk about trust, I think these are key influencers within the community because they're already sitting in the elected official position, so they've already gained some kind of trust and influence. And most of them already have presence on Facebook and online. So it would be in Chico Police Department's best interest to tap into and utilize these elected officials to spark energy and provide trust and depth to its audiences. Now, Chico Police Department's website is a well-maintained website, but here are some ideas for improvement. First of all, there are no links to CPD's social media efforts, and this is as easy as putting a button with 2 links and reaching back to the content already developed for social media. There's a lack of imagery on their site, and they also need to add alternative text to all their image to be in compliance with accessibility laws. And I noticed the chief of police does not have a biography, and that's one point that's interesting. And there are hardly any photos, so maybe a photo gallery would be a way to increase the imagery on the site. Some new venues for the Chico Police Department to tap into social media could be by starting a blog or creating a YouTube channel. And with blogging, we want to engage our audience with stories that go just beyond the news. Something that possibly grants visitors a behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to police the city of Chico. On YouTube, I think video of police interacting with citizens would be appropriate and help to draw attention, as well as interviews with officers and updates and addresses by the chief of Chico's Police Department. Evaluation of Chico Police Department social media engagement will be based upon the amounts of followers on Twitter, Facebook likes, YouTube subscribers, and blog followers. This concludes my presentations. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at gmn1@kent.edu. Thank you for your time.